the producer?
Hey. Look, they say good days are coming soon. I'm just tired of waiting. And tears falling in my prayers. I've been crying for patience. I'm scarred. I gotta live the rest of my life with abrasions. You can't convince me that time isn't wasting. I feel like Hamilton the way I've been writing these pages. So you can call me, but you best be on time with the payments. So you can turn this off if you don't like what I'm saying. Or if these lines are too basic. Just know my life getting crazy. Times is getting harder, that could really spark an artist. And I ain't giving up for nothing, I just try my hardest. I say a prayer for the ones departed.
Yo.
Yo.
We are back once again. We have a full house today, actually. Myself, Elijah, John, and Buccaneer fan extraordinaire, Lando. How are we doing? Good. We're here to give the AFC Outlook for the NFL this upcoming year. And John brought back did you wear the hat last week or no?
I did. Well, just for a second, but hell yeah. I got this
So
hat
now
on.
you're officially on since it's your the Jets, so perfect time to wear the hat.
Hell yeah. Why
I had
not?
a question. I didn't know you was a Bucks fan. Why are you a Bucks fan?
It's a good question.
He definitely told you he was a Bucks fan.
Yeah, he was. He did tell me, but I'm just saying. Go ahead.
That was like
Why are you a Bucks fan? That's the question.
that was the second team I loved from when I was a Pats fan.
You don't want to say that.
What?
Oh,
He left with Tom Brady.
You left with Tom Brady.
That's what made it very interesting just then. But okay.
I gotta respect that. That's kind of like an NBA fan. You know what I mean? Like you're a fan of a player. You migrate with said player.
And it's like if said player got traded out of nowhere out of spite just to move to
LeBron fans from Cleveland to Miami, Miami to Cleveland, Cleveland to I respect it. I respect it.
So
He's talking about me.
Russ fans. I know. I'm just saying.
He's talking about no. He's not even talking about Russ. He's talking about Luka.
I was talking about Luka.
Oh, you were talking. He was talking about Luka. I was talking about in general. I was talking about all our friends.
I pretty much sounded like a bandwagon. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. Nah, I wouldn't say I'm a bandwagon.
But you said when you're a Pats fan.
Well,
But to be fair,
I didn't-
he's adapted the Buccaneers' ways, and he's been talking about some stuff. And I mean, to be fair, he's even adapted the creamsicle. You know what I mean? Like how far back can you go if not the creamsicle? You know, and he likes it. So I mean, kudos to your brother. I'm just being straight up. Hell yeah, let's go Bucks. That's all I'm
So hey, forget all that. We're gonna talk about the AFC. Last week was the NFC Outlook. This week AFC, and then next week Thursday or Tuesday, because John said you want to do 2 shows next week. So
yeah.
whatever happens, we'll try to figure it out. But next week will be our official predictions for the season, division winners, Super Bowl picks, award winners, and more. So make sure you tune in, like and comment down below, subscribe, put a notification so you know when we go live or upload. Because I know me and John definitely want to go see some MLB playoff games on playback when they happen. So go live for some good games. So we're gonna go through division by division, team by team. One question mark for the team, and then name a player that we are going to watch or have an eye on for that team. So, for example, we'll start off with the NFC North, and we're going to start off with AFC North, the Cleveland Browns. And pretty much this whole talk was them sabotaging or a lot of Shedeur Sanders talk. With him, Dylan Gabriel, they went from 6 quarterbacks to 3. They got rid of Huntley, Kenny Pickett, and they got rid of somebody else. But now it's Joe Flacco's the starter, Dylan Gabriel's the second string, and the emergency third quarterback is Shedeur Sanders. So how are we feeling about how the Browns have treated their quarterback position this whole season, leading up to now?
Welcome back. You go first.
All right. On my welcome back, I'll go first. Let's get straight into the fact that Shedeur Sanders is I don't want to say he's better than Flacco, but he's clearly better than Dylan Gabriel. So I don't know what's going on, why he is the third quarterback. Dylan Gabriel was taken earlier. I don't think that should make a difference. Shedeur clearly outplayed him in the preseason. Shedeur clearly outplays him in practice. Shedeur clearly outplays Flacco in practice as well. I don't get why Shedeur is not the second string. But just, you know how the world works. Something will happen where Shedeur ends up starting by week 10 or 11. And if we're giving an outlook for this team, I haven't even seen their schedule. No more than 5 wins.
Okay.
And is there
How many
something?
does Shador get though? How many does Shador get when he comes in? Does he get 1 or 2?
He probably gets 2.
Okay, all right.
I think here's the thing: like Flacco is that much of a vet where
Mhm.
he's savvy enough to, and that defense is good enough where they'll be able to beat teams. Like I need to see their schedule, but they'll be able to beat teams like the Raiders. I don't know who the AFC North plays this year.
I forgot who. I did this for a Madden league for just see like to match stuff, but it should be the Browns, Bengals.
They're going to struggle within their division for sure, no doubt.
They always do.
But they also surprise me sometimes. They beat like the Bengals, or they'll beat like somebody out of nowhere, and you're like, okay, does this team got it? And they really
the NFC North.
All right, so I think
Does Flacco go out with injury, or do they sit him?
They do also play. It looks like they play the AFC East as well, but they see the. Listen, I think they could beat the Raiders. I think they could beat the Titans. I think they could beat the Bears. I think they could beat. They could beat the Patriots. I think they could beat the Dolphins as well.
Yeah, and is there anyone on the roster that you have your eye on this year? That's not Myles Garrett.
I'll be honest. I just picked him up in fantasy in one of my leagues because Judkins hasn't signed, so I have my eyes on Jerome Ford.
Okay.
I think he's going into a contract year as well. So like this year will be very telling, and hopefully he can ball out and get out of that dysfunctional franchise.
Yeah, like for the quarterback situation is just really weird. Just because I mean, honestly, it's good that Shedeur Sanders or Dylan Gabriel isn't starting because we know they're getting a hell of a schedule this year, and you don't want to throw a rookie this early into the fire. So, I mean, Joe Flacco is like 40 something, so he's seen almost everything. So it's good for him to get some games out there while the young guys can learn. And probably my person to watch, Dylan Sampson, the other rookie that they drafted, other than Judkins. Since Judkins, who knows what his situation will be going forward, but he's currently the number 2 running back in the depth chart since Judkins hasn't signed his Jerome Ford as the starter. So I want to see what he can do with his newfound opportunity. He has a lot of opportunity to make some plays.
Yeah,
he does. I don't know. I'm kind of excited because, like you said, Elijah, like this is a contract year for Ford. So if he does not sign with the Browns, he could do what I'm not saying what Kareem Hunt did, but Kareem Hunt, someone got injured. He found his way to the Chiefs last year. He resurrected his career in a sense. You know what I mean? Where the Browns are just going to leave him high and dry. So, I mean, I think this could be a contract year for a lot of people. I don't have high hopes in the Browns. My one person to watch would probably be Njoku because I want to see how he still has this tight end position. But, I mean, the defense should be good, and that's what hopefully will get them through games. But, yeah, no, I'm nervous for these rookies. And I'm kind of glad Shedeur Sanders isn't starting because I wouldn't want him to go through it, at least right away. You know what I mean? Like, he should sit and watch a little bit. I think that should happen with every rookie. I just want to put that out there before we even start the pod. But, like, I think every rookie, in a sense, there's NFL speed, like, in the preseason where you see, like, someone for, like, 2-3 reps, and then there's NFL speed that you see someone for 4 quarters. And they're constantly coming. And it's relentless. So I rather see a Joe Flacco go through that for the first 10 weeks. That's what you said? And it's smart. A smart idea, at least, hopefully. But I'm not anti Shedeur Sanders. I'm just saying I wouldn't want to play for this Cleveland Browns team. So I'd be fine with Dylan Gabriel going out and showing what he's got. You know what I mean? Just because like maybe he didn't get the reps he got in the preseason. Maybe we're not seeing something in practice. I doubt it. I like Shedeur Sanders personally. I think he should have gotten either a better look or a better situation. But at the same time, I don't like this Browns team. Jared Jeudy. I mean, maybe Jared Jeudy does something this year, but if the quarterback plays inconsistent, he might fall off too. You know what I mean? Is that wrong to say? He had a great last year, but consistency.
Yeah.
But that's what I feel about the Browns.
What you got?
This Browns QB room is going to be very different. You had Deshaun Watson last year, and now you have Flacco and 2 rookies. So it'd be very interesting to see what they do with their quarterback room. But I have my eyes on another rookie that the Browns drafted, Mason Graham. I want to see if how he like fits into the defense and see if he could get like get to the quarterback and make the Browns defense even more star-studded and like solid.
It's a good point, especially if Garrett gets two double teams. You know what I mean? Like either right or left. You know what I mean? It'd be nice to see what he does one-on-one. That's a great point.
Right. Okay. Next up, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now they definitely made a lot of changes this offseason, going from Justin Fields and Russell Wilson to Aaron Rodgers. They also switched out some of the wide receivers. DK Metcalf's now on the team. Also, no more Najee Harris. They have what's his name? Jalen Warren and the rookie. What's the rookie running back name?
Caleb Johnson.
Caleb Johnson. So yeah, is this going to be another year of getting to 500 and then bowing out in the first round, or will they actually do something different?
Is it wrong that I'm hoping for that? Is it wrong that I'm hoping that they have a good year, but like once again,
flame out?
As much as I believe in them, like I've watched Aaron Rodgers get through. Like he got through one season with the Jets, and he got the head coach fired, and the year before he tore his Achilles. Do you know what I mean? So just like if they can even get through the season with Aaron Rodgers, is that not an accomplishment? Or maybe that's just the New York Aaron Rodgers. My bad. Sorry about that.
Probably New York. Because Pittsburgh, they're used to getting like 500 and stuff like that.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin can steer the ship, and that's one of the guys I love. You know what I mean? I love watching Mike Tomlin and how he operates a team, even though he can't really move past the first round after that one Super Bowl. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully this is a good team. I didn't mean to jump in first, but if it'd be that, and realistically, who am I watching? I guess probably TJ Watt to see if he can Defensive Player of the Year. That'd be my guess. Do you know what I mean? But if you can't watch him, Aaron Rodgers to see if he can stay healthy. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, for me, I think the offense is going to be the biggest thing because we know the defense is going to be there regardless.
Sure.
TJ Watt and others. But I think is Jalen Ramsey now part of this team?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, because they traded Minka. They also swapped out Jalen Ramsey for Minka, so that's a trade as well. So yeah,
how do we feel about that too? I don't mean to be like that. I'm just wondering how you guys
kind of lateral.
Okay.
Well, if they're like, if they're together, that would be a great move. But they swapped, so it's both talented players near the end of their career. So
near the end of their contracts,
yeah. But my person to watch for is going to be on the offensive end, Jalen Warren. No Najee Harris there. Caleb Johnson, I've heard from reports, been back and forth, so hopefully it can be his backfield to control.
I don't know.
Fantasy, so I'm a little biased, but
that's the funny thing. I have Caleb Johnson, so I'm
definitely
rookie takes over.
He can catch better than Najee, so I hope he does a little bit of two things, catch and then run as well. So I'm hoping great things on Jalen Warren this year.
I hear that.
I'm interested in the O-line and if they can protect Aaron Rodgers, because we all know what Aaron Rodgers could do with a crappy O-line. We saw it with the Jets.
All right. Yeah.
The Jet first game, his Achilles went bye-bye.
Thanks for reminding them.
Yeah, I did. Let's just hope the O-line can hold up Aaron Rodgers. That's all I'm worrying about.
It's a good point.
If I'm gonna give an outlook for this team, I think this is the first year that Mike Tomlin finishes with an under 500 record.
It's a good point.
I would be upset with that as well.
You switched out Pickens for Metcalf. Okay, you got to upgrade at receiver, but then you switched out Russell Wilson for Aaron Rodgers. I'm not so sure that's an upgrade right now. On top of that, you also switched out Minka Patrick for, I think, a washed Jalen Ramsey. He's not the same Jalen Ramsey he once was. That was a very interesting trade, getting rid of a younger safety for this older corner. And my players to watch will be those safeties, Thornhill and Elliott.
I like that.
I got to see how they make up that void that Minka just left there. And again, I do agree. Jalen Warren has a lot on his plate now, being the guy without Najee there. But it's really going to be interesting how that defense, the secondary, holds up, because I don't think that secondary is as strong as the rest of the defensive unit.
That's a good point.
Yeah, that's all I got, though. Steelers under 500, missing playoffs.
I hope so.
Will the rookie do anything or not?
Which rookie?
The Caleb Johnson, the running back.
Caleb Johnson, yeah, he's going to be an RB2. He gets to
That's what I thought.
listen. I think it's funny to say this. Running back is the easiest position to play.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's hard when it comes to like obviously pass protection stuff like that, but it's so easy because you get the ball and you run.
Mm-hmm. And you find the holes. You know what I mean? You will or you won't.
Exactly. You find the hole and you get as many yards as you can. So his job is going to be very easy, especially as an RB2. I'm sure he's not going to get a lot of goal line work because Jaylen Warren is more of a workhorse. But
they gave it to Najee last year. I'm just saying.
Hey, we'll see what happens.
Okay. Next up, Cincinnati Bengals. And we already know the offense can light up any defense in the league. It's more worried about the defense, which they finally signed Shamar Stewart and Trey Hendrickson, I think, a couple days ago. So that defense is going to be somewhat improved, but we all know Trey Hendrickson played last year, and they still was one of the worst defenses in the league. So can we actually trust the Bengals this year with their bottom of the league defense? Because I don't think they're able to move. So
I'll go first because these are my boys here. Well, Burrow, everybody knows I draft T. Higgins every single year, and Jamar. Those are my boys. I didn't get T. Higgins this year. Actually, I'm kind of mad about that. I forgot who took him. I think Clifton took him. But we'll get to that later. Like you said, this offense is probably going to be the best offense in the league again. Like it's not going to be close, but I do think that this defense, that granted they had a lot of inexperience last year. So I think that this year the defense will be 4 or 5 times better than they were last year. And I do think that the Bengals make the playoffs this year, 11-6. I feel like they start, obviously they're going to start slow, but
first 4 weeks go slow.
Normally they go like 0-4 the first 4 weeks. I think they'll go 2-2 this year. They'll get things rolling. Again, we're probably going to see the Jamar OPOY again as long as he don't get hurt. And T. Higgins, I got to see a healthy season out of him. That's my player to watch.
Okay.
Mans cannot stay healthy ever. So that's all I got for the Bengals, man. I don't have anything else to say.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. We already know, like I said, the offense is top tier. The defense has to hold up their end if they want to have another Super Bowl run, because we haven't seen a Super Bowl run from them in a while. Or I think they missed the playoffs the last 2 years in a row, maybe? I could be wrong on that. Maybe I know they missed last year. I don't know about the year before, but besides the defense, it's going to be Chase Brown for me, running back for them, just because we know they're attacked through the air. Now, can they have a nice balance with Chase Brown, who can also get receptions, but let's see his run power and how he can navigate through the defense. So,
and they didn't really upgrade that position, so like he's it. So I'm really hoping he has a stellar year. I'm with you. I also hope that, I mean, a contract year's a contract year. I don't care if you got $14 extra million for Henderson. He better bring it. Like I really hope he continues to be like a leader in sacks, either on this team or in the NFL, because I mean, $30 million is awesome for 1 year. You know what I mean? But you got to go out and prove it. And like, there are a lot of people that talk that don't put up the numbers, and he puts up the numbers, and I'm happy he got signed. But there's no reason he should go through that contract dispute again for this long. You know what I mean, Phil? Are you with me? Like he went through that huge contract spell, but like realistically, he's a great defensive end. Probably should have just gotten signed. You know what I mean? But it took forever to just give him $14 million extra. You know what I mean? So now he's making 30 this year.
All it took was the season being a week away.
Yeah. I mean, it just like isn't that nuts though? Isn't all the stress of the year, you know what I mean, just culminating? I'm just saying. Hopefully not in Cincy. I've heard a lot of things about them though lately. I don't know why, but a lot of negative things. So I mean, hopefully they'll have a good year. But like, I shouldn't have took him this long to sign this guy.
What you got?
I'm just going to be watching the Bengals defense, and I want to see if Trey Hendrickson wins Defensive Player of the Year this year. I think Hendrickson won it last year. Trey Hendrickson was the leader in sacks last year. I think he's probably going to improve off last year, and I think he wins Defensive Player of the Year. So my eyes are on Trey Hendrickson.
Predictions early.
Hey, you want to write it down?
We'll probably wait for next year.
I said TJ Watt. I'm just
He
putting that
changes
out
his
there.
mind on stuff a lot. I want to make sure he sticks with it. So we'll see.
That's fine. I mean, hey, I like the point. I mean, I think he was third in the NFL in sacks last year, but first on the Bengals. But I hear your point. That's all. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I can look that up again. He might have been first overall.
Yeah. And finally, the last team in the AFC North, the Ravens. Lamar Jackson, one hell of a year. Derrick Henry's first year, he had one hell of a year. But once again, the same troubles happened. Big game, big opportunity, couldn't get the job done. And that, I mean, we know they're going to be a good team year in, year out. It's just, can they take the next step in the playoffs? And so far, the answer has been no. Lamar Jackson was first team All-Pro last year for the QBs, but didn't win MVP. So there might be a little chip on his shoulder because of that. So do we think the Ravens actually can take that next step in the playoffs this year? Or is it going to be another just do great in the regular season, then flame out against an AFC championship or the second round?
I'll be honest with you. Not to say that every year after this doesn't matter, but this year is actually like Super Bowl or bust.
You think so for the Baltimore Ravens?
Because every year you're pulling up. Yeah, every year you're pulling up as a 1 seed. Every year you're pulling up, just dominating everybody, and then Lamar will get hurt towards the end of the regular season or whatever. Not everybody's healthy going into the playoffs, and then we have all these excuses. No more excuses. Play ball.
They need a number one wide receiver, though. You know that.
They got Zay Flowers. He's a clear number one.
He is a clear number one, but they need another number. I love Zay Flowers.
Ethan has him into his own. I think people love, again, this is another excuse that people love to make for Lamar. He doesn't have a number one receiver. He has Zay Flowers.
I hear you.
He has Mark Andrews. He has Derrick Henry in his backfield. This offense has more than enough weapons to get the job done.
Doesn't he have Hopkins now? Or who they just
added? Hopkins, but we're not even worried about Hopkins.
I know. I'm just saying.
And he has good defense as well.
Literally,
I'm just putting it out there. He's got a lot of number ones in a sense. He's got a lot around him. He has
a lot of receiver options.
Yes,
maybe he's won MVP with these options. Are we really going to sit here and say that he's won MVP with these options? But can't win MVP because of lack of weapons. He just won MVP with them.
Yeah. And he would have won MVP again. I mean, they really
should have won it. Let's just say that.
Yeah, they gave him the Joel Embiid Pity Award. So.
But listen,
that pissed me off last year. That really did.
We're at the point where we're not hearing any more excuses. If you lose, it's a loss.
It's a loss. Absolutely.
No excuses.
I feel like they've taken those losses, though. Do you know what I mean? I feel like in a way that you could say the number one wide receiver thing, but in a way, Baltimore is it. Lamar Jackson is taking accountability for everything, and that's one of the things I love about the guy. You know what I mean? He is not shy away from it.
That's very accurate and it's very fair. My issue is with the media.
Yes,
making the excuse.
I'm with you. Okay, so and honestly, let's be more on it. Got you. That's what's up. I'm with that. Yeah, little LT back in the day, Jets wide. Just get a little head pat. Come on, let's go. But yeah, honestly, no excuses. They should win it this year. And I've been a Lamar Jackson fan for a minute, and I mean, maybe that's a little fan bias, but I really love what he's done, and I really want them to take the next step. I really want them to make the Super Bowl. It's very much. I think he emblemized what it is to be a Raven. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's up to you, Phil. You're next. Okay.
For me, someone to watch for the Ravens is probably. I think I'm gonna go with the linebacker crew for the Ravens. Because they have good corners. They have a decent D line, but I'm looking up the linebacker crew. Not a lot of great names. Well, Roquan with is probably the biggest name, but after that, Kyle Van Noy is old, and some other people.
Mm-hmm.
Their linebackers have been struggling somewhat. I think it might have been against Ron. I don't know the exact stat, but their linebacker crew has been somewhat of a weakness in their defense the last couple of years. So hopefully they can be a strong suit this year.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got?
I have my eyes on the kickers.
Also, my bad. Landon was right. He did lead the league in sacks. It wasn't just the Bengals. Apologies. Don't mean to be like that. It was my bad.
I have my eyes on the kickers.
Kickers. Let's hear it.
I give them the love. Well, Tucker's not there anymore.
Okay.
He was good, all right. But can the Ravens' new rookie kicker, Tyler Luke, do better than what Tucker did last year?
I mean, Tucker was struggling last year. I hear you. That's a good point. That's a really good point. You're going to focus on that? All right. I like that. Hello. I'll have to see. Where did he come from again? Do you know? There might be.
Try info.
I think they definitely drafted him. I feel like. My bad.
Arizona.
What? I'm excited to see what he's got.
Yep.
Yeah, Arizona. 24 years old. Yeah. He's a great place kicker. Yeah. Sure. Nice. What's up?
John, who you got to
look forward to for the Ravens? Lamar Jackson, realistically. Hopefully he can put it over the top. I mean, you got Derrick Henry in your backfield. That's awesome. This is irrelevant as hell, but Hopkins, if he could he be healthy enough to be a number 2? You know what I mean? That would be the big surprise of the season that I would love. And I hope the defense holds up, and I really hope they take the division, because I've been on the Ravens for a minute just because I love their fan base and I love what that organization brings to the table. But yeah, sorry for the bias. I'm just saying. I hear your point on Tyler Luke. I'm really excited to see what he brings to the table, because if he misses a lot of kicks, this Ravens team is not going anywhere. I don't mean to be like that, but you're 100% right there when you talk about that comparison. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's next. This rookie better be on it, bro. He really better be on it. That's nuts.
Next up, we're going to head to Las Vegas for the AFC West. The Raiders, Brock Bowers, great year last year in his rookie year. Now they draft Ashton Genty, the Heisman hopeful from last year for Boise State. Yeah, I mean, they also got Geno Smith and some other pieces. They just signed Amari Cooper to maybe go with Jacoby Myers. Depends if he stays or not, because he demanded a trade right before.
Do we think Harold, this is his team? Do you think he could do something in Oakland? Or no, sorry, Vegas. Apologies.
Honestly, I mean, it'll be better than the last couple coaches they had. So, and they're getting some great youth over there with Genty and Bowers is not terrible pieces to start off with. Your rebuild. So,
although you hate Geno Smith, so what's up with that? How do you feel? Talk to me.
Oh, he's not in Seattle anymore. I don't hate him. We're good.
Okay, so just because he was in the city of Seattle, you're crazy. I hate on Seattle.
But he's a gunslinger, so
he's a gunslinger.
He's gonna take some risk here and there, but
okay.
But yeah, I'm excited to see how Ashton and Brock are going to be the pillars for the Raiders moving forward. I'm excited to see them play, and I think Ashton struggled with his first preseason game, but he did have some highlights as well during the preseason. So, plus you give Mr. Pete Carroll a nice running back like beast mode. He has one in Ashton Genty. Hopefully, it can be the same effectiveness. But
run the ball.
So, Ashton Genty's probably my player to watch, just to see how he can adjust to the NFL as one of the new running backs in the league. So,
and hopefully they upgraded this Raiders O-line, because it was bad last year. I don't mean to be like
So hopefully it's improved this year and he can show out, especially when I play John. So,
okay.
I thought Lando was going to go.
My player watch, and then you go.
I'm gonna. I think Dante Thornton was really nice in the Raiders preseason, and he probably should be on the 53-man roster. And I'm gonna watch out for Dante Thornton whenever he starts for the Raiders, because he was really good in the preseason. And I think if you give him some chances, he could shine. And
apparently,
when he's a starter.
Apparently, he's Megatron Jr. So we'll see.
Sure
he's like 6'5". What is he? How is he? He's 6'5", 205.
Really tall.
That's like flex. That's like Flexico Bears.
Yeah.
Flexico Bears. Great guy.
So we'll see. What you got, John?
Raiders, I'm looking for Brock Bowers to catch 6 touchdowns this year. Sorry about that. Sorry to get real specific.
I agree.
6 touchdowns would be real nice from Brock Bowers.
No other things, hopefully. Just that exact number or more. Yeah.
I mean, maybe 7. Whatever. Feed the kid. You know what I mean? I'm very much looking to Ashton Genty. I want to see what he does, but at the same time, Brock Bowers, if he's the number one option, feed the number one option. That's all I'm saying.
I agree. I got him in fantasy, and I want to see him thrive.
Yeah, you want to blow everybody out. Let's be honest. He's going to be the number one tight end this year, and you got him on a save. So,
yeah, I got him in the 8th round last year, and I have him as my keeper. So,
the 8th
round. I snagged a 2nd round pick in the 8th round last year, basically.
Might have been a first round
On top of that, I'm gonna just say this outright. I know we're talking about the outlook and everything. I'm not trading him. No, nobody else is getting him. Nobody's getting that 8th round value ever again. All right. Now, with that being said, as far as the Raiders go, I actually forgot that Geno was there until like 2-3 days ago.
Okay.
So
I actually sweating it out.
Huh?
Were you sweating it out? Were you like, ooh, how much touchdown is he gonna get? Geno Smith should be able to pepper this guy. I don't mean to be like that, but like you got a number one option. That's your number one option. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I have a very good outlook on this team. Actually, I don't think that they're going to be as bad as they were last year. Obviously, they got a better quarterback now, and they do have Ashton Genty. So, I believe in them to compete against everybody.
I like that.
Getting the wins, not so sure about, but they will definitely compete. And I do have them missing the playoffs. Obviously, this is one of the roughest divisions in the league. But
let me ask you this question: If they win the 7 points or less, like there are a lot of there's a stat that they keep track of how many games did you lose within 7 points or less. If they have a winning record of that, is that not a accomplishment on the season?
It is.
Okay, cool. That's what's up. I'm just looking for that. In a way, we'll be looking at that a lot this year too, because I think that's also something that coaches should be judged critically on. You need to win games at least by 7 or more points. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be nice to watch. But
right.
So, I like I said, I think that this team is going to be very good. And now, like I said, in terms of winning, I don't think they'll do all that, but they will compete against everybody. So yeah, I look on them. If I'm getting a player to watch here, I don't know. It's probably just going to be the rest of their D-line other than Max Crosby.
I love it. I love that answer.
They just lost Christian Wilkins.
They did.
So I need to see what the rest of this D-line does with Max Crosby getting double teams probably every possession.
Do you think somebody steps up? Somebody got to step up, or
somebody has to step up, and it'll be interesting to see who it is. But yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah. Next up, we're gonna head to Denver. The Broncos. Last year, Bo Nix rookie led them to the playoffs, and then they got destroyed by Buffalo in the first matchup. Now, there's a lot of stats that go against Denver and saying they can repeat the same success they did last year. Against competitive teams, like playoff teams or teams that fight for the playoffs, they're 0-6, 0-7. And they were bad opponent merchants, some might say. But I think they have a tougher schedule this year. I definitely think they're going to have a downtick in play this year. So could they make the playoffs? Sure, but I don't think they'll be as good as they were this year than last year. So, my person to look forward to is have your eye on as Bo Nix. A lot of rookie quarterbacks, everyone looks for that sophomore slump. Do they downtick in play, or do they rise to the occasion and get even better? It's a lot of Denver's hopes are going to be in his hands this year. So I'm going to see exactly what he can do with his arm and legs. So
I thought Landon was going to go after Phil because he normally.
My bad. Sorry, Landon, go after Phil. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm just gonna look out for just Pat Surtain. It's probably the obvious option there, but can he go back to back? I don't know. I'm just looking at Pat Surtain. Bo Nix should have a little down year from last year, but I want to see Pat Surtain lock up Patrick Mahomes. No fly zone for Pat Surtain against Mahomes.
Hopefully. Never see right, so it might be a little easier.
Facts.
Well, it depends when they play, but
He was suspended for like
6 games.
Yeah, should have been like 7 to 10.
You think so? Okay. All right. A little harsh, but I like it. That's what's up. Yeah, Denver. I don't know. I want to have a higher look on their outlook. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I do believe in the sophomore slump. So I think they are going to struggle a little bit this year. Hopefully they incorporate a rookie running back that some people have on their fantasy team. Sorry to be a little biased here, RJ Harvey. I think that'd be really fun. I think that'd be a really good time. That's just me. John Payton is also going to have a test year because, like, is he going to be okay to deal with this sophomore slump? Is he going to be willing to, you know what I mean, take it? Because last time he had, like, that dispute with the quarterback, Russ left, and then he went to Pittsburgh, and now he's on the Giants, and it's like, I mean, he wasn't wrong. He made the playoffs last year, right? But, like, did they do much? And like you said, they didn't beat any playoff teams. So, I mean, it's really, can they take the next step as a team? And I don't know. I'm rooting for their run game. I don't know. I'm excited for them. Hopefully they do well and Bo Nix bounces back. But the sophomore slump thing is something I could really buy into. Elijah, what do you think?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I do believe in a sophomore slump. I don't believe it hits Bo Nix though.
Okay, gotcha. That's fine.
I had an outlook on this team last year that I was completely wrong. I apologize to Denver fans. This year, I will not apologize. I don't think you guys make the playoffs this year.
Woo!
I don't think you guys really take that much of a step back. The thing is, what I realized last year is that y'all beat inferior competition, as you should. But this year, you have a lot of superior competition, and I don't think you guys are winning those games. So, yeah, that's how I see it. Not much to really say on this team. My player to watch is not going to be anybody that you guys named. I don't have a player to watch. That's the funny thing about it.
Are you watching a certain side of the ball? Are you watching offense, defense? Nope, not either or. Okay.
Just watching the game, and then
That's what's up.
How everybody, like, obviously RJ Harvey is interesting because he's a rookie and everything. Rookie running backs tend to have their way sometimes because there's no tape on them.
Yeah, exactly.
Bo Nix, we know that he's a veteran. I think he's what, 27, 26 years old.
Yeah.
Heading into the season, like he's a veteran. He's played a lot of college football. He's played a lot of football, so he knows what's going on. We already know Pat Surtain is probably the best corner in the AFC. Obviously, our bias is going to say Sauce, but Pat Surtain, he's up there. And like we know what this team can do. We just got to.
He's 25.
25. All right. Well, we just got to see this team continue to execute, and we'll see where it goes. But again, like I said, I don't think they make the playoffs this year.
Okay. That defense is good though. That defense is. There's a lot of other guys other than Pat Surtain who I'd say undervalued in the NFL that play on that defense that are very good. I don't know. I'm putting that out there.
I don't disagree.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Next up, the LA Chargers. They definitely made some noise last year in Mr. Harbaugh's first year. They made the playoffs. They made it to the second round. I believe they beat the Texans in the first round. But they did have some big losses this year, especially in the O-line. Rashawn Slater out for the year, so one of their big protectors of Justin Herbert will be gone. So I'm guessing a lot of teams will be targeting that. They also got Lane McConkey gonna have a big year. I forgot who they drafted. They drafted an O-lineman, I think.
Omarion Hampton.
They drafted a running back, Omarion Hampton, to replace J.K. Dobbins. They also grabbed Najee Harris from the Steelers, so hopefully the run game can be effective with the loss of Rashawn Slater. But
I feel like the touches are going to the rookie there. I don't have them. I'm just asking that question. You think the touches are going to go to the rookie there? I don't have them. I'm just asking.
First.
Okay. Just wondering.
I think down the road for sure. Yeah.
Okay, I got you. I'm just wondering. Like every other rookie. Got you.
Oh, the Texans beat the Chargers.
Yeah, Texans
beat the Chargers last year in the first round. It was reversed. But yeah, I mean, I think Lad McConkey is someone to watch for. He had a great year last year. I believe he had 1K yards, or close to it. So I think he's going to be one of those bright spots in the LA Chargers offense once again, especially if Justin Herbert can have enough time to throw. Because you still have Joe Alt, you still have some other people on that O-line, but Rashawn Slater is a huge loss. So hopefully Lad McConkey can repeat his success from last year, at least.
Chargers are an interesting team for me to predict. They were 11 wins last season. They lost by 20 against the Texans. I think my player to watch, probably Najee Harris. Does Najee still have that dog in him?
Or the eyesight. The vision. He's going to have that vision.
Captain Najee Harris. But is he still going to be as explosive in his early days in the Steelers, or are he just going to be behind Amari and Hampton? It's going to be interesting to see what happens with Najee Harris this year. It really is, because he's basically a pirate now with one eye. It's interesting, but yeah, Najee Harris. We'll see if he's as explosive with one eye.
He had top 7 in carries the last 3 or 4 years, I believe. So he should be like that.
My fault, John. I'm gonna go first here.
Okay, good.
I will be honest though. I'm treating the Chargers kind of like the Ravens.
Ooh, I love this. We're on the same.
What is Justin Herbert a year older or a year younger than Lamar?
Yeah.
Came in a year after Lamar, I think.
Yeah.
What's the age of Justin Herbert?
Hold on, time out.
I don't want to hear any more excuses because a lot of people have Justin Herbert in their top 10. Some people even have Justin Herbert in their top 5.
Lamar is 1 year old, Elijah.
You said what?
Lamar's 28, Herbert's 27.
Okay, so yeah, Herbert's a year after. You have 0 playoff wins to your name. You have probably the nastiest comeback. You're on the wrong side of one of the nastiest comebacks ever seen in football. Yeah. I know. We all know about the 28-3. They were down 28-zip or 27-zip.
Yeah, it's close. Yeah,
Sound like a bigger deficit to me.
True.
So, yeah, Justin Herbert, I need you to execute. The rest of the Chargers team, I know losing that lineman, I forgot his name, Rashawn Slater.
Yep.
I know losing him was a big loss. I get it. But you still got to execute. Next man up mentality, get something done. At least win a playoff game this year, or else we're going to be looking at this team very sideways. That's all I got to say. My player to watch is Justin Herbert for that exact reason.
Okay. What you got, John?
I don't even need to speak. Exactly what Elijah said. I was exactly going to be like, yo, if there's no excuses for Lamar Jackson, there's no excuses for Justin Herbert. He's got to win. He's got to try. And that's exact 100%. 100%.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's head to the final team in the AFC West, the Kansas City Chiefs. Obviously, they're always going to be one of the best teams in the league. They went to the Super Bowl once again, but this time they just got their ass kicked by the Eagles. Now, basically, the biggest question is we know they can make it to the Super Bowl, but do they have what it takes to beat Philly if there's a rematch happens? Because I think it's 1-1 right now. Because they beat them in the first one, they lost on the second one. So it'll be a trilogy if they do face off again. And the question for me is going to be that wide receiver room with Rashee Rice out for 6 games, Hollywood Browns dealing with injuries, Jane Royal as well, the rookie. So you're going to have people like Juju Smith-Schuster, Tyquan Thornton. Xavier Worthy's probably going to be the main guy in the wide receiver room. So we're going to see how it's going to be a lot of dink and dunk for Patrick Mahomes, or he's going to air the ball out a lot with this team. And they just signed Clyde Edwards-Helaire back. So
they signed him back?
Yeah.
Of course they did. Got you.
I thought he was still in New Orleans.
No, he got cut.
And then
once he got cut off, I wonder if they do that. The Chiefs always do that. It's so annoying.
So, yeah, now the Chiefs have Kareem Hunt, Elijah Mitchell, Isaiah Pacheco, Brashard Smith, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. So we'll see what happens. But, yeah, the biggest problem is can they do what they did and actually beat the Eagles this time around, because that Super Bowl appearance was nasty against them. So we will see.
Oh, boy.
What you got?
Patrick Mahomes is going to be Patrick Mahomes no matter what happens. I mean, he's probably going to have good stats. He's probably going to play good anywhere in any NFL team. But I have my eyes on Travis Kelce. Are they going to use Kelce more? because I'm pretty sure they did not use Kelsey as much as other years. Then Travis Kelsey is now a married man.
Not yet.
But I hear you. He's engaged, but I hear you. Nice. I hear
And
you. Breaking news.
Travis Kelsey was a main part of their offense.
No, he's getting old as hell.
Yeah, and he's getting old. Are they going to use Travis Kelsey as much, or are they going to use Noah Gray? So, I have my eyes on Travis Kelsey, see what they do with him, if they're going to throw him the ball more. But Travis Kelsey.
That's a good question, Mark.
Me personally, same thing about the Ravens, just the other side of it. It's Super Bowl or bust for the Chiefs every single year. You have this $500 million quarterback. He has weapons this year. He has Worthy. I know Rashee Rice is out for 6 games, but you can still win games without him. You won games without him last year. You got the Super Bowl without him last year. Okay? Travis Kelsey, you need to step up. Okay. I don't care about none of this Taylor Swift stuff. I don't care what's going on in your personal life. ESPN Fantasy, I don't understand why you sent me a notification of this guy getting engaged. I don't care. It has nothing to do with what's happening this season. So, Travis Kelsey, you need to step up. I'm not saying go back to your old self because you are getting older. I know age is getting to you a little bit, but you got to step up. You got to make catches. Stop dropping balls. Xavier Worthy, yes, this is time to step up as a wide receiver one. Maybe you can take that from Rashee Rice. And obviously, he's a deep threat. Obviously, he's the fastest guy in the league. You got to step up as well. You're no longer a rookie. My player to watch this year will be Isaiah Pacheco.
There you go.
Angry runner.
You got to stay healthy.
There you go.
Him staying healthy is a big part of the Chiefs offense. Elijah Mitchell's good. He's made of glass. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, LSU boy, salute. You just been getting cut from everywhere you go. Like, something's got to give.
It's hard for him to create space.
Yeah, but still, you got to step up. Kareem Hunt, you're Kareem Hunt. All right.
Kareem Hunt could be a solid number 2 this year, though. I'm with you. I like Isaiah Pacheco.
But Isaiah Pacheco's the number 1, and you need to act like the number 1. Stay healthy.
Yeah, he was very injured last year, and I think a lot of people are discrediting that. And I get there's no excuses, but I'm just saying you could tell that guy looked hurt. You know what I mean? Like he was playing through it. So, but go ahead. You're not done.
I just want the Chiefs offense to really step up because I think that's why they lost so much last year.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, they started the year undefeated, but like they lost the Super Bowl because that offense couldn't step up. The offensive line couldn't step up. Not Patrick Mahomes. Travis Kelsey couldn't make plays. Patrick Mahomes was running for his life again. And I'm not making excuses for this team that lost. Y'all lost. It is what it is. Which y'all wouldn't have lost by 30. I'm not counting those garbage time touchdowns. Y'all wouldn't have lost by 30 if y'all was all on the same page. And whoever's that OC over there, you got to step up as well.
Yeah. It's true.
Know your personnel. Run better plays. That's all I got to say on the Chiefs.
And they got beat so bad in the Super Bowl that you wouldn't even remember that they went undefeated for a time.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Oh, it's Matt Nagy. That's why. That makes sense.
Was Matt Nagy.
That makes sense.
Matt Nagy's
I think at the time of the Super Bowl, it was either Matt Nagy or who was the other one? Who's the other? Did he?
It still is, John.
Oh, it still is Matt Nagy. Okay, I thought what's his face came back. The guy who left the Chiefs. No, he didn't come back.
No.
Okay. Well, I mean, my one player to watch, especially because of injuries, especially because people haven't seen him, is Hollywood Brown here in this offense. I'm disregard whatever. He was injured all last year. Patrick Mahomes has been wanting to throw this guy. He wants to find a speed guy, and I think you're right. I think that could be Xavier, but at the same time, no one has stepped up and become Tyreek Hill in this offense. You know what I mean? No one has become that pinnacle number 1, and I think that needs to happen. And I guess Rashee Rice did, and then they got hurt, but he's got to do it for a full year for it to be a thing for me. So like, I think Worthy could definitely step up and take that role. I think Hollywood could become a number 2 that people don't see coming. I think you're right, Isaiah Pacheco, if he's fast, this Chiefs offense looks really, really good this year. And they look better than they did last year, I think. And I think Travis Kelsey, I think you're right. I think he is a question mark, but I think he will come back hopefully better. If not, he's going to retire in 2 years, less than that. If he has a bad year this year, I'm calling that out right now.
He might retire this year.
He might retire this year. I mean, depending how bad he played, but I do think he can come back with a vengeance. I do think players can look old and then come back with a little bit extra. You know what I mean? I feel like people leave stuff on the table that they don't even realize they left on the table. And I want to see it all before you hang it up personally. But
Okay.
that's just me.
So,
yeah.
Heads up, we got to speed through the last two divisions. So team and then a player you want to keep an eye on, just to save some time. AFC South, the Titans, probably easier one. Cam Ward. I mean, you have some decent weapons. Tony Pollard, Tyler Lockett's there, and who else? Calvin Ridley. I mean, you have some decent weapons to build around, and the defense is decent as well. So you can make some moves here, and the division is not that great. So let's see what we can do. I mean, someone on the first take said he's the best quarterback in this division, which was crazy. But Mike Tannenbaum said it on ESPN First Take. So prove him right. We'll see what happens. So.
He's really under talked about. So I mean, he could be the best quarterback in this division. We'll have to see what he brings to the table.
I have the connection between Cam Ward and Calvin Ridley. I've seen it in preseason. It looked very explosive against my team. So I want to see the connection between Cam Ward and Calvin Ridley grow, and they could be a really good quarterback receiver duo.
I believe I have Calvin Ridley in fantasy, if I'm not mistaken.
Congrats.
So I'm hoping that Cam Ward actually plays well and Calvin Ridley plays well, but the rest of this team is actually just ass. So like I know we got Tony Pollard, and I know they got what's the tight end's name, Ogonkwo or something like that. I forgot.
Ogonkwo.
Yeah, but this team is ass. So I'm not expecting much. I don't understand what we should be expecting from them. I do not have Calvin Ridley. That's in my other league. I have Tony Pollard though. But so again, bottom of the division, bottom of the barrel. He's not the best quarterback in the division, maybe third, but that all depends on Daniel Jones or Anthony Richardson, whoever's on that Colts team.
Okay, what do you got now?
I got to trade for Simmons. Someone needs to trade for him. Get him out of this freaking team. All right. If you want to bolster your D line, if you're telling me you want a run stopper, if you're telling me you want someone who can stop the tush push, go get Simmons from Tennessee. That's what I got to say. To Elijah's point, that's the only player that can play on defense to me. I love that he got into a little scrap with Cam Ward and how he said he was strong as hell. You know what I mean? Like, I thought that was funny as hell. So I'd say someone go trade for Simmons right now. Because honestly, I think he is that good. I really would put him in the top 5 to 10 of defensive tackles right now.
Okay. Next up, the Colts. Now, obviously, their biggest move or biggest decision this offseason / preseason was starting Danny Dimes over Anthony Richardson, which meant basically they're struggling developing Anthony Richardson. So they went with the safer option in Daniel Jones because, yes, he struggled on the Giants, but he had at least some shining moments there and led them to a playoff appearance as well. So my person to look out for is probably going to be Daniel Jones, just because they made the decision to put you over their 4th overall pick because he's struggling. So it's up for you to prove them right and to basically see what you got, because you also have a lot to prove, because people were saying a lot of shit about you in New York, etc. Well, rightfully so when you played bad. So this is your chance to prove to people that you have what it takes to be an NFL starting or NFL caliber QB. So Daniel Jones for me.
For me, Tyler Warren. You have a tight end room with Mo Alley Cox and Drew Ogletree. So knowing them, they're probably going to start Warren. Mo Alley's probably going to start the season, and then Tyler Warren maybe somewhere down week 7, somehow, somewhere. I think Tyler Warren has potential to be a star on this team, and with Daniel Jones and Anthony Richardson, also Riley Leonard from Notre Dame, they're probably going to be thrown into a tight end a lot. And they do have Alec Pierce, Pittman, Josh Downs. They have some good receivers, or solid receivers nevertheless. But, yeah, I want to see Tyler Warren get the ball. He's a good receiver.
Dallas Clark Jr.
I'm going to say what he said.
my player to watch is Daniel Jones. I feel like this is his last chance.
Okay.
I don't have a good outlook on this team. I think they'll be better than the Titans. So that's all I got.
Okay, I like that. Next, let's move on.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Next up is the Jacksonville Jaguars, and I'm gonna say what everyone's thinking. This is a Trevor Lawrence prove it year. You got Brian Thomas Jr. You got Travis Hunter on offense and defense. Travis, what was I say? ETN has been struggling, but hopefully he'll get better. Tanks Bigsby, it might be the starter. So, yeah, there were high hopes for you coming into the league, but you've been underwhelming. They gave you a pass when Urban Meyer was your coach, but no Urban Meyer anymore. So it's time to see if you can actually play or not, if you're worth that pick. So, yeah, I think a lot of pressure is going to be on Trevor Lawrence to see if you actually orchestrate this offense for this year. So, yeah, that's what I got.
And how you feel about it?
Hmm?
How do you feel about it? The Jaguars.
Okay. After seeing Liam Cole leave, I was kind of devastated.
Uh-huh.
Very devastated. Now we have Josh Grizzard as our OC, but I'm gonna have my outlook on Travis Hunter. He's gonna play both sides. I see a lot of sports people having Travis Hunter very high on their board, and they like Travis Hunter this year. They think he's gonna have a great year because he's playing both sides. I want to see what Liam Cohen could do with a two-way player like Travis Hunter. It'd be interesting.
So if you're the Jaguars, do you want to play more on offense or more on defense, or is it split down the middle?
Probably just split down the middle, like in Colorado.
My leg, my back, my knee.
Oh,
Good luck to you, because that's gonna be trouble. But
could work.
I'll be honest. One, my laptop is overheating if my camera seems delayed or anything, so I'm sorry, guys. Two, my player to watch is also Travis Hunter.
Ooh.
Because I think he's a bust.
Ooh.
It's not a skill issue. It's his hard-headedness to not pick a side of the ball. I don't think playing both sides in the NFL is going to be – like Deion Sanders did it, but he only did it for like 5 plays.
True.
I don't think you're going to be able to sustain being a wide receiver and a corner. That's a lot of mileage on your legs, a lot of cutting, and the NFL is a completely different game. These guys are not fucking playing for Idaho State, bro. You're running up against top dogs, the best of the best. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. Prove me wrong. I'm fine if I'm wrong. But yeah, I think Travis Hunter's a bust. I think he's going to get hurt very early. I think he's going to stay hurt throughout his career until he decides to pick a side of the ball.
With this Jaguars team, I'm really looking at Liam Cohen. I really think what he did with the Bucs last year, he could, in a sense, do with this Jags team. Do I think Travis Hunter is going to get hurt more? Yeah, I think Elijah makes a great freaking point. And on top of it, you're playing both sides on a rookie deal, meaning by the time they're going to pay you, they're going to look like, how many injuries have you had? All right, how much do we think you're worth? Okay, they're going to give you a number that's insulting because you just played both sides of the ball and you were busting your butt twice to make the Jaguars team pretty good. And hopefully he can do well on the offensive side of the ball for fantasy this year. Hopefully he can. I mean, I'm rooting for the kid in total. Like, I really hope he becomes like the Shohei of the NFL. It'd be really cool to see a two-way player personally. But at the same time, I think that's a lot of wear and tear on your body. And like when it comes to Tua, like the more concussions you get, the less we want you to play because we want you to have a life after football. The same goes for Travis Hunter and his body. You know what I mean? Like I want him to have the least amount of injuries and get paid the most amount of money so he plays a long period of football. And I really enjoy what he brings to the table as a human being. That's all I'm trying to say.
Gotcha. Finally, the last team in the AFC South.
Sorry. Before we move on, congratulations, Travis Hunter. I hear you and your wife are expecting.
Oh, Max, congratulations.
I thought she delivered already.
I didn't know that.
Oh. I thought the kid already came out. Oops. Oh, buddy. Congrats, either way. The last team in the AFC South, the Houston Texans. For me, I think a big doubt for them is going to be their offensive line. And offenses just in general. Nico Collins is coming off injury. No Stephon Diggs. Joe Mixon is going to start off the season on the PUP list, so he's going to miss 4 games at least, because who knows how many more games he'll miss. So yeah, the whole offense is going to be my thing to focus on, just because you still have some other weapons. Sure, Jaden Higgins is going to be someone to look out for early, rookie, but yeah, the new O-line, completely new O-line. I think all starters are new, maybe like one returning. Maybe strange to see how they develop. So check out the offense. That's something to watch for.
I have Jaden Higgins. Can you outperform or just perform and be solid for the team? Lock like a number 2 wide receiver 2, 3 spot, and possibly a number 1 spot if you play that good over Nico Collins. So yeah, just Jaden Higgins being a part of the offense.
Nice.
We got
John, go ahead.
All right. I would just say this is a bounce back year for CJ Stroud. Like, I think he had a sophomore slump last year. I think this is his year that he's going to hopefully light the league on fire. He got a new offensive line. He's got more receivers. So it should, I mean, in a sense, I think this is his bounce back year, personally. That's where I'm going to go with it. Short and sweet. Fast. I'm going to go CJ Stroud. That's what I'm watching.
Gotcha. Yeah, because his last year was a little strugglish.
But he's a great quarterback. Let's you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to not give the kid credit. I'm just saying I need time. And realistically, one thing that's always been a struggle with his career with the Texans is the wide receiver room health. And can they stay healthy? Because, like, people need to start staying healthy during his season. I don't know. Right. Maybe that's just me, but the last 2 years, people have been getting injured. I was not blaming people. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, better health staff, better, you know what I mean? Take away some of the mental mistakes of getting injured. You know what I mean?
True. Okay.
Sorry, wait, I didn't even get to go yet. Damn.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. I thought you did. Fire.
No. Anyway, for the Texans,
yeah,
my player to watch is going to be that Texans training staff, that health staff.
Thank you.
I don't know what y'all are doing over there. Y'all got to get it together.
Looking like the 49ers some 2 years ago.
Facts.
Yeah, Joe Mixon looks like he's not even going to be ready to play the entire season, apparently. Yeah. Nick Chubb is not healthy. Nico got hurt last year. Diggs tore his ACL last year. There's a lot of question marks going on with this offense. Now, I still think that this will be the best team in the division still. But, yeah, I got to give the players proper treatment, proper recovery, so we can see what this team is actually capable of. As far as anything else, CJ, this is your 3rd year. Expectations are not as high as they are on somebody like Burrow, Lamar, Herbert. But you still got to produce before we start looking at you sideways. You're still on your rookie deal, by the way, as well. So,
right.
Yeah, that's all I can say. Y'all just got to produce, but y'all got to stay healthy.
Gotcha. So, next up, we're going to head to the AFC East. Our division.
Let's get it.
First up, we're going to go with the teams that aren't our teams. The Bills, basically, same question as always, every single year until Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes is out of the league. Can they beat KC when it matters the most? Because Josh Allen won MVP last year, and some might say Lamar Jackson deserved it.
And what's our theme? No excuses. No excuses this year.
So, yeah, no excuses again. They had a great year. Josh Allen, MVP type year last year. Can they beat KC? My answer is going to be no. Same as last year. Until we see something different, they got to prove it to me. So, also a player to watch is going to be Keon Coleman for me. Their draft pick from last year. Hopefully, he can be their at least true number 1 for the wide receiver room this year. I'm expecting big things from him. So, hopefully, he can ball out this year.
Yeah. Probably the tight end room. I don't know why. I feel like I want to see a little bit more from the tight end room this year. We know what Keon Coleman can do, and Khalil Shakir is probably going to be their wide receiver 1 and 2. Coleman and Shakir. I want to see I want to see a little bit more from the tight end room, but that's just me.
I agree with you, honestly. My player to watch is gonna be simple. It's just gonna be Josh Allen, because you did so much last year. You made it back to the chip game. I mean, you didn't even make it back to the chip game this year. You lost to Mahomes again, though.
Awkward.
I can't remember. Did they make? Who
Was
was
it Mahomes and Lamar?
I think it was the Mahomes and Lamar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a second round matchup for Chiefs and Bills.
Okay, so yeah, I'm like, because Lamar didn't play him. Lamar beat the
I thought it
Texans,
was Bills and Ravens.
but
Was it Bills and Ravens?
I think it was Bills and Ravens.
No, because Mahomes went to the Chiefs. They went to the
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
I think it was Bills and Chiefs in the championship.
Or did Josh Allen beat Lamar?
Yeah, because of the
Look at the playoff picture.
the first down, controversial first down, and then Mark Andrews dropped the ball for the 2-point conversion for the Bills. Remember?
Oh,
so
yeah.
it was
Yeah.
Chiefs and Bills in the championship.
Yeah, what's Chiefs and Bills?
Let's see.
Oh, the Chiefs played the Texans. Okay, so the Bills beat the Ravens. That's when Mark Andrews dropped the ball.
And then it was Bills, Chiefs, and the. Oh, okay.
It was 32-29.
Listen, all I can say is Josh Allen, you lost to Mahomes again. You got to beat him. And I know it's a team game. It's not all on you, but you got to beat him. That's all I can say. We already know the Bills are the best team in the division, so beat Mahomes. That's your job. No more excuses. You got your little pity ass MVP that you didn't earn.
Yeah.
What do you got, John?
I'm going to say James Cook. That's who I'm watching with this Bills team. I mean, yes, Josh Allen is the man to watch. Yes, he should be able to beat Patrick Mahomes eventually and make it to the Super Bowl. This is embarrassing. You need to do what you need to do. Congrats on your wedding. Congrats on, you know what I mean, all that. But realistically, James Cook, did he sign yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so James Cook signed, and basically what I need from him is I need a better rushing year than he had last year. He had a great rushing year last year. You really stepped up. You really became that guy, that number one. You know what I mean? I need him to have a repeat year again. That's if the Bills, if Josh Allen shined because of one thing, it was that rush game last year, and he was available to run the ball, either him or Cook. So it's just
because they had Ray Davis and Ty Johnson bolstering his
which are great backups too. They got a great run game. They really do. And that offensive line is pretty good. You know what I mean? But like, I think realistically, Cook is really going to have to carry the load again. And hopefully he continues to do well. I mean, not really. I don't want the Bills to win, but you know,
Gotcha.
It is what it is.
Okay. Next up, the Miami Dolphins.
Ooh.
Now, they've had a very, very interesting offseason from Tyreek Hill almost leaving to recommitting, having their secondary absolutely decimated with injuries. They signed Matthew Judon, so I don't know how much that's going to do. But honestly, this could probably be the third or fourth team in our division, depending how things go. But yeah, my person or thing to watch for the Dolphins. It's probably that secondary. Yeah, they've been so decimated with injuries. I don't know who they signed in relief, but if you're passing against the Miami Dolphins, hopefully it'll look like just like the Dolphins and Broncos game where they blew up the Broncos by that much. That's how the Dolphins defense is going to be this year, I think. I do not trust anyone in the secondary. Minka Fitzpatrick did go there, so may I trust him, but they're probably going to find a way to work around Minka. So
Sure.
The secondary is going to be very, very interesting for Miami this year.
I just have my eyes on. I think Tyreek Hill is still in. I think yeah. I'm gonna have my eyes on Tyreek Hill.
Okay. All right.
I think Tyreek Hill is a good, actually one of the top receivers, and as long as you have Hill there, you're gonna win. And Mike McDaniels is on the hot seat this year.
Ooh.
If Dolphins don't make it to playoffs, Mike McDaniels has to be out of here.
I've heard that. I've heard that around the league too. I'm just putting that out there. I've heard Mike McDaniels.
You have the talent with Tua. You have Devon Achane. You have Tyreek Hill. You have Jalen Waddle. You have a pretty good defense. I can see
Well, secondary's ass, but the
Yeah,
D-line is.
It's just a secondary. I don't see how you can't make the playoff with this team. Honestly, you have good receivers. You have good receivers. You have a pretty good running back, and you have Tua. I think, I think we just be focusing on the coach, Mike McDaniel. He is in the hot seat this year for me.
All right, let me just reiterate that we have to hurry up through these things.
Yep.
I got to leave in 30.
Oh,
All
Gotcha.
right.
So it's okay if we don't do the draft or league recap today?
We can do
we'll do it fast. We only have 2 more teams left.
No, I'm
John,
saying
are
like
you-
3 more teams
John,
left.
are you free to do a draft recap tonight?
Yeah.
Later tonight?
Yeah, I can.
Or tomorrow?
Yeah, or tomorrow. Later tonight
All
or
right,
tomorrow.
tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow.
I
So,
bet.
yeah,
We don't gotta take our time.
Yeah, we'll speed through the last 2 teams and head out of here. Since I was just about to say that.
All right, yeah.
I hear you.
That's the only reason why I'm saying that. But if I'm looking at the Dolphins, my player to watch is very simple. It's Tua.
Okay.
Can you not get knocked out this year?
Same. Nice.
Just stay healthy.
We're really rooting for him too. The whole
And
league.
I'm not gonna sit here and say that, like, a hamstring injury could be inevitable.
Sure.
I need at least 14, 15 games out of you this year to keep this team competitive and learn how to play in the cold.
Yeah.
All right. Do some cryotherapy every day or something. Learn how to get cold. Learn how to play in the cold because y'all fold every single year as soon as you get in the cold. That's all I got.
In the cold. Next up, we're gonna head to
John. Go.
Sorry.
All right,
Okay,
cool. One player to watch, Devon Achane. Why he's on my bench and I drafted him and now he's injured. So now, I mean, they really only what?
He's 180 pounds. Of course, he's injured.
Oh, why you gotta come for me like that? And they only have 2 running backs on their depth chart. That's also something to talk about with Miami, realistically. I mean, they have other people, but they're injured. So it's really just Wright and him. So it's like it's interesting to see what they're going to start the season like. But yeah, Tua is really the person to watch. Please don't get another concussion. Thank you. Let's move on.
Gotcha. Hey, your guys' team. I'll let you guys have the floor at the Jets.
Ooh,
Why are we doing our team first? Let's do the Patriots
I
first.
can't do the Patriots first. Go ahead.
You got 2 Jets fans here. Do the Patriots
Yeah,
first.
voted.
We have 1.5 Patriots fans here.
He
He's
technically
not a
identifies
Patriots
as a
fan.
Bucks fan.
He's a
He
Bucks
technically
fan.
identifies as a Bucks fan.
You heard that. Okay, we'll do Patriots.
Voted.
Yeah. So they spent a lot this offseason. The Patriots.
Yeah, they
They
did.
made some moves.
Yeah,
They beefed up the defense.
they did.
They drafted offensive linemen and some wide receivers. Honestly, this could be a very big year for them. They're favored in 11 games this year. They have the 3rd easiest schedule, so a lot of positivity could happen for the Patriots. But also, Vrabel's apparently the coaching of the year front runner right now on odds on books.
This guy. All right, bet. There are other rookie candidates, Phil. I'm just putting that out there. And
I'm
also,
just saying, that's what the books are saying. Like Vrabel's the coach of the year candidate right
interesting.
now. So,
Nice how you would say that.
But yeah, I'm just for me, I'm just see where this team goes. I don't expect anything big from them this year. Maybe a playoff appearance, but at least fighting for one at least. So yeah, the biggest thing for me is going to be the offense. They still don't have a definitive identity on offense. It's probably going to be running, especially with Trayvon Henderson, who had a good preseason. But we still need to solidify that wide receiver room because Kendrick Bourne's gone and Javon Baker, which I don't think they're the future of the room anyways. Diggs is coming off an injury, so I still think the offense still needs to be more strengthened before they can be taken any type of series as a contender. So yeah, the offense is going to be, as a whole, is going to be like during the watch for Patriots this year.
Okay.
You
want to go? You want me to go? Or you want Lando? Lando, you go.
Oh, you can go. You can go.
No. You talk about the Patriots first.
You go
All
first,
right.
man.
Because it's going to be negative from this part out.
I have my eyes on Drake May.
Okay.
Are you gonna take a step this year?
I like that.
Yeah, we had a pretty good year last year. I think Drake May made the Pro Bowl, did he? Yeah.
Yeah, but it was as like
Yeah, charity program.
There's a charity bowl, but yeah, I like it.
alternative stuff. Yeah,
a lot of
Keep
people
that on the
out
mind.
a lot of alternatives. Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep it short. Can you step up this year, and can you be a solid quarterback in the league? So I got Drake May.
Nice.
So let's hear negativity.
All right.
All right, I'll go first with it.
Okay,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna remain unbiased. I'll let John be the negative one.
Oh,
I will remain unbiased
Okay.
and say that hold on. There's hair in my mouth. Just popped up out of nowhere.
The side.
That ever happened to you guys? Weird.
Yeah.
But
Sometime.
look, y'all have a very solid team. There's not much negative to really say except fuck you guys.
Oh,
okay.
There you go.
I don't care that you guys are favored. Drake May is sophomore, right? Yeah, that's where the sophomore slump's gonna hit. Okay.
Get him.
Okay. That defense, hey, y'all. I don't know what you think is happening on that defense. Y'all are not gonna do that much. Okay. I predict that y'all will actually be the worst team in the division again.
I would love it, but I don't know.
We're better than Miami.
I don't think you're better than Miami. If everybody stays healthy, you guys.
That's a big if from Tua.
Sure.
You guys are still the worst team in the division.
And we're chilling. We're chilling.
But, hey, I don't want to hate as much, but you guys are still the Patriots, so I have to. So yeah, my player to watch is actually gonna be Gons. Christian Gonzalez. I actually want to see him take another step in being a top tier corner in the AFC because we know that spot is loaded in the AFC. But I want to see him take another step forward. Everybody else?
Kick rocks.
Kick rocks.
John, what you got?
All right, what I got? All right. Well, you can see from my hat, this is not a. No, we're gonna try to stay non-biased. We're gonna try. I don't like the overconfidence from the Mike Vrabel might be head coaching candidate of the year. I think that is what it is. You know what I mean? To what I don't like about the Patriots, you spend a lot of money on defense, but I don't know who you are on defense. Maybe you are Christian Gonzalez. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're. I don't know. I gotta see who really takes over that defense before it becomes scary to me. It's not scary to me right now. I think realistically, as a Jets fan, what does scare me, Stephon Diggs. I think he's the number one wide receiver that can step into a role. You know what I mean? I think he can easily score 6-7 touchdowns this year, maybe 10. Who knows? It depends on what Drake May's throwing. You know what I mean? Like Landon said, that's who he's watching, Drake May. Let's see if he can really take the next step. I mean, I think you have a 6-7. You know what I mean? Like, you basically, like, I mean, you have a nice rookie running back, but once again, you have Stevenson. So I really wonder how dedicated you're going to be to the guy. By the way, Phil, when Henderson fell to you, I was like, is anyone going to say anything? Is anyone going to just like they gift wrapped a 4th round pick running back, and it was Phil and it was Henderson. I don't know if you know about that.
Too, low key.
I mean, kind of, not really. I mean, yeah, a little bit, but like that was like a happy surprise. My non-happy surprise was I knew you were going to take Henderson because I knew how good he was, and he's a steal even in the 4th round. But no, I don't know. He's going to have a good year, I think, this year. I think the Patriots offense is going to have a decent year. I think that's probably where you're going to get the Mike Vrabel gas or whatever. But yeah, I mean, you say you want to be a playoff team, be a playoff team. There are no excuses. All right. If you're not a wild card team, you're saying you're going to be a wild card team. It's just noted. We're noting that right now. You're like, oh, we'll start next. No, we're starting right now. It's noted. You think you're a wild card team? Bet. I'm just saying. Bet. I'm just saying. And I don't want to hear your coach of the year if you don't make the wild card. That's down the hill, dog. I don't mean to be like that, but that's a Bills MVP, if you know what I'm talking about.
I don't think that they'll even be a wild card. I think the AFC is that stacked. I think we were forgetting that.
I do think they're stacked, but at the same time, I think
AFC North is like 2 or 3 seats.
Like if Drake May doesn't make a lot of mistakes, they could be decent. They could be. I'm just saying. It really depends on what Drake May does, realistically.
If Drake May doesn't make a lot of mistakes, they'll be really good. I'll be honest.
Yeah, they'll be really good. If especially if their running back is as good as I think he is, which is annoying, but it is what it is. Okay. Let's get it. Next
All right. That was our AFC Outlook. Heads up, we'll be dropping.
We're gonna do the Jets now. We're gonna do the Jets now.
Oh, we forgot. Okay, the last team in the AFC. Gotcha. The last place team in the AFC. So go ahead, guys.
Oh, that's how you're gonna start.
No, you gotta go first.
That's how you're gonna go to last place.
Order. Why are we switching the order up, man? Go ahead.
Go.
Yeah, the Jets. They obviously moved on from Aaron Rodgers in the offseason. The Ohio State Jets apparently, because apparently Chris Olave might be going there. I wouldn't mind seeing it. It'd be a nice addition to the wide receiver room.
He's got a lot of concussions. We'll see.
It'll be a nice replacement. But yeah, my eyes are going to be on Justin Fields. Because obviously we've known in our fantasy football chats and different talks, I'm very, hesitant on Justin Fields. He's one of the very talented runners in the league, but I got to see what he can do with his accuracy and his arm. and I don't believe in it as much. So if the Jets want to be somewhat competitive, he's going to have to use his arm and be effective with his arm. And I don't see it personally. So that's going to be my person to look out for and for the Jets.
Okay. You're on Justin Fields. Good for you. Landon, it's your turn.
My question is, will Aaron Glenn have an impact on this Jet squad?
Something like that.
I like the way you said that. Go ahead. Keep going.
He was the defensive coordinator for the Lions, and their defense was but and they did give up like a lot of points to the Commanders, so that's a little questionable. But what can Aaron Glenn do? I know the Jets are probably gonna have a good defense because of Aaron Glenn. We could say that, but what can Aaron Glenn do with the offense? Because we really haven't seen him do anything with the offense because he was a defensive-minded head coach because he was the defensive coordinator of the Jets, or Lions. So give me Aaron Glenn. Watch on Aaron Glenn.
All right. I'll go first because I have a very more mellow outlook than John does of this team. I already know that for sure.
We could suck. We could.
Listen, I think we are gonna suck. Okay. I don't expect anything from this team. All right. My outlook on this team as a fan of the team is to just vibe and enjoy the season.
Nice.
All right. Now, don't get me wrong. We have an enormous amount of upside because if Justin Fields plays ball, we could be looking at a wild card spot. We're that good. Okay. Garrett Wilson is that good. Alan Lazard, as long as he's not dropping balls, he is that good.
I hear you.
Breece Hall could be that good. Braylon Allen, he is that good. Okay. On the defensive side of the ball, we still have Quinnen Williams. We still have Sauce Gardner. We still have DJ. We still have, what's that safety's name, bro?
DJ Reed?
DJ Reed's another corner.
We got another safety.
DJ Reed's not even here anymore. You said who?
We got another safety too. I can't remember his name. It's from Long Island. Where's number 8? Fuck, what's that guy's name?
Yeah, I can't remember who we're talking about. But
I'll re-up. I'm sorry about it.
But still, like I said, we have a tremendous amount of upside. It's literally, like I said, though, I just want to go in here and enjoy the season. I'm not going in with any expectations, whether we're worst in the division or first in the division. I'm going to enjoy the season. I'm going to enjoy the highlights. And just know that we are rebuilding. And I just hope Justin Fields does ball out because this definitely would be his last chance as an NFL quarterback. So he's going to be my player to watch.
Sure.
But if he balls out, we ball out. Go ahead, John.
And that's what I think. That's what I like. I like how we're talking about Aaron Glenn. I think that's a great person to watch because he really could be head coach of the year. He really could be nominated for it as like his first season because like the defense is solid. I think what Elijah said to a lot of points were good. I think in a way it's good to just go in and vibe and see what Justin Fields has. Does he have the arm strength? Maybe Phil's right. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe it depends on how they use him as a quarterback in that system. I mean, we also have a pretty hard schedule, but it's going to be interesting to see who we play. We also go to London one of our games, so it's going to be interesting to see that. I love those bets. I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot to look forward to and a lot not to look forward to this year. I think we're going to lose a lot of games, but at the same time, I think if we do take some steps, it's better than what I was promised the last 2 years with Aaron Rodgers. You know what I mean? It's better than talking to my dad about like, oh, he doesn't feel like he wants to do it. Like, I mean, Justin Fields is going to put 110% out there, and if he doesn't do it, we got to move on to somebody else. But re-signing Garrett Wilson, re-signing Sauce Gardner was good. I think this offense is going to really be based on the run game too, with Breece and Allen, and I think we're going to look a lot like the Lions. If you had to tell me how the Jets offense is going to look, it's going to look a lot like the Lions. And they didn't do well at first either, and they were designed on defense the same. So it might not be a great first year, but I have faith in this regime, and I'm excited to see what they do. You know what I mean? Let's get it. Jets. Let's get it.
Yeah. Well, I guarantee we have a better record than Jets this year. So.
We'll see. Maybe we split it too. Maybe we beat you. You know what I mean?
I thought we always split.
I think we split.
Yeah.
I think you guys win. You know what's funny? I think you guys win in New York. I think we win in New England.
I wouldn't be surprised.
All right. I know I said 4:30, but I do have to get ready as well.
Yeah, I was about to wrap it up. So
we're wrapping up.
You go
Before
first.
wrapping up, I'm gonna give my last words.
Yeah, that's right.
It feels good to be back talking NFL with you guys. I should be here next week as well. When we do this fantasy outlook, be on the look out for that. Get money and drink water. Stay hydrated. Stay happy. I'll see y'all later. I'm out of here.
Peace.
Yep. Okay. So, Landon, how about you? Since guest.
I'm hyped for this season. We got a lot of people on different teams. I saw a thing where it was like in 2025, Cooper's on the Raiders. Amari Cooper's on the Raiders. Adam Thielen's back on the Vikings.
Yep.
Keenan Allen's back on the Chargers.
Yep.
And it was another wide receiver. It was Brandon Cooks on the Saints.
Cooks is back on the Saints. So yeah.
Hilarious. That's hilarious.
All stomping grounds for some wide receivers. But yeah, I'm hyped for the season. I hope we can make it. I hope we can make it far into the playoffs. I mean, we just always keep losing in divisional rounds, and I'm getting a little bit sick of it.
You talking about the Bucks?
Hmm?
You're talking about the Bucks?
This is an AFC show, not the NFC show.
The AFC show, but
Oh,
this is also his last word. So sorry about it. I'm just saying.
We'll probably see him. We'll probably see him again in like future shows. So
hell yeah!
I hope the Bengals could do good.
Come on.
I hope the Bengals could do good too. But I'm hyped.
okay. Also, he'll be placed. We'll say that off air. But what you done?
Last words. No, I'm with you, Landon. It's gonna be a really fun season. Did you draft yet?
We're drafting we're drafting today and tomorrow because I had him doing another league for practice.
Okay, cool.
We're drafting today at 5:45, and then we're drafting tomorrow at 9.
Nice. That's what's up.
Yeah.
I'm drafting this weekend for my family, and I'm just really excited. I don't know. Football season's among us, and I got my hat. I'm very happy. I'm excited to be on the pod. I'm excited to keep talking football with you guys, and yeah, I mean, not much other than that. Hopefully, we get some wins that we don't think were gonna happen, and they happen. You know what I mean? That's what I'm excited about, and I know I talked a lot of smack about the Patriots, but I do hope you guys score a bunch this year. You know what I mean? Those future bets that me and Phil put in are looking into.
We still gotta do a group one.
Yeah. Did you like the one I sent you or not? Any of the ones I sent you?
I did like some of the legs, yeah.
But you were like, some of those legs were like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, you did put a long ass one. Yeah.
I know. Why not? You know what I mean? Why not? Try it. It's what's parlay. Hell yeah.
True. Okay. For me, hey, NFL season's back. Stay tuned in. Check out the socials.
Mm-hmm.
We might watch some watch parties for some games. We'll know down the road.
Oh, yeah.
So
the Brazil game, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe. So stay tuned in. You won't be on any of them.
Maybe the Bucks game.
Yeah, if it's Bucks versus
Bucks and Pats, Bucks and Jets.
Because we faced them this year, don't we?
We faced the Pats and the Jets this
year. So yeah, we
nice.
played. Yeah. We'll probably watch we could watch Bucks versus Bills, so the Bills can stomp y'all. But I'll watch that.
Well,
that would be crazy. You guys think you're gonna compete in that game or what?
I feel if we can play our cards right, we can beat anyone. Because we almost beat the Chiefs.
Sure.
Almost. We almost beat the Bills. We were just
you almost beat the Commanders.
We almost beat the Ravens too, I think.
But why you got to throw things in there like that?
I can't wait for the Bucks to stomp on the Pats this year.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Follow all the socials. Also, I will be live tomorrow around noon. NBA 2K26 early access comes out. I will be live probably on Twitch or the game channel. So make sure you sub and put on notifications for both. 2K especially back. I'm excited since college football was very underwhelming so far this year from a lot of people. So and Madden has been all right because we've been grinding Madden. So yeah, check out the gaming channel. A lot of content on there from 2K will be there on shorts and maybe some series. Who knows? We'll find out about that. But hey, that is our AFC Outlook. We will be dropping a draft recap and review from our league. We could probably do it tonight or tomorrow, whatever one works for you and Elijah. And we'll probably have it uploaded on Tuesday maybe. That could be our Tuesday show. Then Thursday we could do our outlooks. Whatever you guys want to do, we'll figure it out in the chat. But stay tuned to everything, all our socials, so you know what we're doing. Like and comment down below, subscribe, put notifications, so we upload and go live. Check out all our audio platforms as well, because we usually upload them after the pod. And hey, thanks for tuning in, and we will see y'all next time. Deuces.
Boom.
cold world, I just want to show how pure my heart is. But I see the comments, stories going around about the kid, but I'm so timeless. Bad energy can't get to me. I'm the reason why we like this, allegedly. But once I see the best from you, that's when you get the best from me. I'm here for your elevation. Success ain't a destination. Ain't looking for reparations. Ain't looking for no type of savings. Stack up the rest of my savings. Can't get no rest in the basement. Can't even lie to you, baby. Time that we spent was amazing. And I ain't trying to replace you. For you, my mind is still racing. I lost a step, but I'm coming back. I used to put my heart all on display, but I'm done with that. Tired of these bonds that pop easier than bubble wrap. In my notes, like a group of sick, you see a bunch of rap. In the studio, I box the beat is just a punching bag. And for the guys, let them know I love them back. For all of y'all endeavors, I wish you good luck on that. Shout out Q for the beat. This one a groove for the streets. You say you down with me, baby. You gotta prove it to me.